Most people spend their lives chasing success, chasing money, chasing relationships, chasing approval. But here's the truth. What you chase runs. If you have to constantly force something into your life, that means you haven't become the type of person that naturally attracts it. And that's what we're going to fix today. Hey guys, Wilsey here, and today I want to talk about a topic that I think is very important for men in their 20s. The topic of upgrading yourself until what you want wants you. The first step, work on your value, not just your desires. Most people think about what they want, but never think about what they need to become to have it. If you want more respect, become someone worth respecting. If you want better opportunities, build the skills that create opportunities. Everything you want is on the other side of becoming more valuable. Second to this, I would invite you guys to understand that you are a reflection of your environment. The way you see your world shapes how you move through it. If you treat your surroundings like they're holding you back, then they will. If you see them as fuel to push forward, then they will. There's a quote I love from a movie I used to watch when I was a kid called The Pursuit of Happiness, starring Will Smith. And in it, he quotes Confucius, saying that he who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right. And I have personally used this as a skill set in the past to even win over girls. For example, I remember there was a time when I was about 18, I owned a really crappy 1997, I believe it was, W-Reg Ford Fiesta. It was terrible. It cost about £300. And while it wasn't a very attractive car, especially to girls, I made it seem like the best car ever. I was so happy that I was just on the road and driving. And I remember at the time I went and picked up my first girlfriend at the time, and she was like so confused that I was so delusionally confident in my car that she ended up just believing me, and she really liked it too. And from that day forward, I realized you can sort of fake it till you make it with even things that aren't particularly that high level or that well regarded, such as an old car that only cost a few £100s at the time. It's not like it's an attractive Mercedes or BMW that I later went on to have. And it didn't actually make me feel any better having the nicer vehicle. But what was apparent was my confidence in that crappy car. It wasn't the car that made me look bad or look good. It was how I felt about the car. And the girl I dated at the time perceived that to then be a good thing because I perceived it to be a good thing. And I just wanted to reinforce the point of your environment and how you perceive it is definitely going to rub off on others in either a positive or negative way based on what you think of it. It is what you make of it at the end of the day. Second to this is that sometimes changing your environment can really change your view on your life and how you're doing. If you ever feel like you're stuck or in a rut, changing your environment is the best place to start in order to feeling better. And that reflection will rub off positively on others. My next point is to stop seeking validation. The second you need approval is when you lose power. The people who are respected the most, they don't beg for attention. They let their results speak for themselves. When you stop looking for approval and start moving like someone who already deserves what they want, that's when things shift in your favor, and that ties into confidence. Confidence isn't just something you build, it's a byproduct of removing things that put you down. That's my personal belief. I don't believe in building confidence. I think it's just like money. You don't attain it by working hard to get it. You don't attain it by going after it. You attain it as a byproduct of helping many people solve problems. And the same goes with confidence. When you get rid of the things that are making you less confident and you improve those things in your life, you'll become confident as a byproduct of removing the negative things. That's my opinion on confidence. And it certainly worked for me in my life. My final advice is to stop chasing and start becoming. If you want better friends, better relationships, more opportunities, don't chase them. Become the type of person that those things naturally gravitate toward. When you walk into a room, don't look for validation. Carry the energy of someone who doesn't need it. Everything you want is already out there. But the question is, are you the kind of person who attracts it? If you've got to this point in the video, I'd invite you to drop a comment down below about what you're working on right now to level up. We're only 6 weeks into the new year, and I'd love to know your guys' thoughts and feelings going into the rest of the year to improve yourselves. An advice I always tell myself is 1% every day. That's it. How can I get better 1% every day? And I find that ideology has really helped me to just see consistent growth throughout the years. Small habits make up for a big amount of progress over time. I really believe that. So 1% every day. If you got to the end of this video, comment down below 1%. Finally, if you guys could drop a like and potentially subscribe if you're interested in this kind of content, I'd really appreciate it. Also, YouTube's pretty smart in knowing what content you might be interested in, so take a look at the vid that it recommends, as it might be of some value to you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.